A couple of times yesterday you mentioned former colleagues and the projects that they're working on now, like Jeffrey Morgan and David Nutter, and then you said you wanted to work with Josh Jackson again. And I was wondering just how closely you actually keep track of the career paths of the people that you have worked with in the past.
Some I do. I still chat with Josh. We obviously fly on the planes together quite a bit, back and forth from Los Angeles to Vancouver, because he films up there as well. So he and I get to run into each other quite a bit during the filming year. Jeffrey Morgan, I've probably talked to him at least once or twice a month. Ask about his kid Gus and how they're doing. And he's got a cabin up in New York that he's been begging me to come and visit him. So maybe try to get up there when the show's done. I definitely try to follow them and keep up, with what they're doing. Maybe not necessarily what they're working on, but definitely their personal lives and stuff.
How about Michelle Williams, since her career has just gone mental?
Yeah, she's outstanding. She was really, she was a real just pleasure to work with when I worked with her. And I remember she was a little bit of, not an outsider, but she didn't, that whole Dawson's Creek cast was, they grew up together on that show. They were just kids when they started shooting. And it was really kind of high school in that kind of cliquish sense. But Michelle was kind of her own, kind of went to the beat of her own drum. And she didn't really, fraternize too much and do the gossip thing, which I respected. And she kind of kept me at an arm's distance there when I first started working with her. And I was like, that's cool, I respect that. She doesn't need to make me feel all happy and welcome and stuff. And we're professionals and we're here to do a job. We'll do a job and we work well together. And I'll never forget, after a few episodes of working together, she's like, okay, I'm ready to take you out. And not like on a date, just like, okay, I'm ready to show you the town and be your friend. I was like, oh, okay, sweet. And she was like, meet me at this coffee shop, tomorrow afternoon. I was like, all right, I'll be there. So we met, and she's like, I'm going to take you to my favorite place in the city. This is in Wilmington, North Carolina, a really cool, small little town. And she took me to this little record shop. And I remember she was just like, follow me. And we started walking down the aisles of this record shop, and she was like, you need this one? And this one? Follow me. And by the time I was carrying all these CDs, and she was like, listen to these, and then we can be friends. And after that, we had a really good relationship. She was really cool, and unfortunately, that was 10 years ago. So I haven't seen her or talked to her in a long time, but I'm sure if I did, it'd be a big hug. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah.